Hey, this is Ian with Silver Tree Industries, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about glow-in-the-dark products, how I got into it, what I did to kind of move it up. I was looking back at some of my old stuff and thought maybe other people would be interested, since I do get emails about that once in a while. Between 7 and 8 years ago, I was following Snake Doctor on Tumblr, and I had found him because I was looking for a way to utilize these V cutters, and he had some interesting ideas and some tips and tricks. And then one day he said that he was going to be making some glow-in-the-dark pieces out of resin, and this is what he came up with. It was a little piece of, I'm not sure what type of material, mounted to Velcro with a plastic snap, so it was totally non-metallic. And he made 15 or 18 pieces of this. I can't remember what it was. I was actually working night shift and I set my alarm so I could catch these, and they were gone like right away. And they took a lot of work for him. He made these all by hand. He posted pictures of him making these, and so he spent a lot of time, said no more was he going to make these. And I was really happy with it, but I wanted more of them. And so I waited for a couple of years. He never made any more. I contacted him. He's a busy guy, and he never got back with me. So I sent him an email and I said, hey, I'm going to be making some glow-in-the-dark pieces based on your original design. Do you have a problem with that? He said no. And so I took that as tacit approval. And I follow him. He's seen my stuff. I've sent pictures, and he's never said stop doing it. So I'm considering that as a go ahead. So I took his design and I came up with mine, which is the O piece, the original. And they're very similar in size. To keep the cost down, I didn't mount them onto Velcro, and I just drilled the lanyard hole through them. And I made them in green first, and then I started making them in blue. And I had friends that were like, oh man, these are cool, I want to buy them. So I sold some to some friends. And then I took this material that I had gotten, this glow-in-the-dark material, and then I started making jewelry out of it, and I made several pieces that I gave away. I sold some. My daughter wanted gauges in her ears, so I said, I'll tell you what, I'll make you some big glow-in-the-dark round earrings, and please don't gauge your ears. So she was happy with that. They looked really cool in the dark and everything. So one of the companies that I work with, I help in their development, is Law Industries, and they came to me and they said, hey, can you supply us with glow in the dark? And we want to bring to market the Yoda markers. So Law Industries came up with their prototype, and this is one of their first prototypes. I've got several others, but this was the original one they gave me. It's still got marks on it from machining and everything. So we worked on that. We came together and had a couple of ideas. So we made the Yoda markers, which I've got some here. And then we made a mini Yoda marker, which is 1/2 the width of this and Velcro mounted. So fast forward a couple of years, I was selling these pretty well through my web pages, and some of the people that had bought from me started making their own glow in the dark. And at first I was a little bothered by it. I spent a lot of time on it. I realized, hey, everybody likes glow in the dark, so I just let it go. There was no problem with that. A few people actually contacted me and said, hey, we want to make, this item or that item. It's not a direct copy of yours. And I was very happy that people came to me with that. But I always gave credit back to the original piece that I had, that Snake Doctor was the original as far as I could tell. I sell some of these through my web store page, silvertreeindustries.bigcartel.com, but I get a lot of bulk and custom orders, and that's where I honestly sell a lot of my glow-in-the-dark pieces through that. I've worked with people. I've made very customized things for different groups, different people, and it's been kind of fun. So the last item that I came up with was these triangles, and these triangles have been a big hit. There's some out with active duty military right now. I've donated a bunch, sold a bunch of them, and these have been a big hit. I'm working with a new supplier now who got me the triangles, so that is where I'm going in the future with that, is a new supplier who's able to meet my needs much more quickly with regards to this glow-in-the-dark. If you have any ideas, you can directly message me. I can make things and keep it confidential. I don't put everything that I do out on social media, because I understand that there are some people, some groups that don't want their stuff out. So that's just a quick look at where I came from and what I've got going on in the future. Thank you for watching this video. If you've got any questions or comments, you can put it in the comment section below. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If not, give it a thumbs down. If you give it a thumbs down, please let me know why. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next video.